This is very, very basic, but this is very, very important because these are the things that are not discussed by people. People always talk about that when you get the money, enjoy it, or the flip side also, when you get the money, invest it. But I'm still under this context that it's the boring things in life that will make you rich, that will allow you to have wealth that's sustainable, wealth that will last the test of time, wealth that if bad times happen, you will still have enough because you prepared properly. So in this video, let's talk about what should you do with your Christmas bonus. The goal for this also is to set everything into context that if you're watching this, you're employed, you are someone who wants to pursue financial freedom, and you are a person who wants to maximize what you have right now, and you think that you're still way off in terms of building an asset base, so that at least we could narrow it down, because ultimately also, it's nice also to enjoy what you would get from your bonuses or 13th month pay also. And if you're the type of person who wants to prioritize that also, there's nothing wrong with that. It's okay to do that because it's okay also to enjoy life, because we also have one life to live. However, I do hope that if you are under that spectrum, I do hope that you don't spend everything. I do hope that as you cross 2022 to 2023, you come out from a bigger position that you have money, that you come out from a position that you're more confident because you were able to store something for you to be able to maximize opportunities in 2023, or to somehow protect you also should emergencies actually come. Where should you put your 13th month pay and bonus? In my opinion, it should be this. If you're the person that has a lot of debt right now, you have not paid off your debt, either it's a personal loan, or you're behind on your credit card, or you owe family members money, use that 13th month pay in order for you to be able to pay those people off first. If you buy stuff versus paying off that debt, the stuff that you buy will depreciate in value. The interest that you'll pay will just be a burden for you over and over and over again. If you're in debt, you have extra money, use that extra money right here, right now to be able to pay off that debt. And I know it's going to be hard because no one wants to not enjoy the holiday season. No one wants not to be able to enjoy what they have. But the reality is, you can't turn a blind eye into it because it will just eat onto you over and over. If you don't pay off your debt, you will be in a worse situation. You won't get out of that hole. Getting out of debt is above and beyond the money that you have. Getting out of debt also is having the discipline to prioritize going positive in your finances, in your cash flow, versus going negative. Especially if you borrowed money that's high interest. I think those are the things that you should attack first. Those are the things that you should prioritize first. And I understand that there could be some logic also that, what if I bought a house and it's an asset for me and it's still better off paying that amortization versus me renting? That's why I went into debt. That's true. But what you could actually do also is your bonus, you can set that aside as a house fund or amortization fund, so that just in case something bad happens to you financially, you will have some cash to be able to pay the amortization, similar to what happened during the lockdowns. A lot of people lost their jobs and they still had amortizations that they needed to pay. You would not want to be in that situation. The best thing that you could ever do is build that fund so that if bad things happen, you can pay off still your amortization. Or another way you could look at it is you can put that in a fund where when it accumulates to a larger amount, you could put a lump sum on your loan. And please do remember this, every time you put a lump sum on your loan, it goes straight to the capital, it goes straight to the equity. Then you end up paying lesser on a monthly basis because the base of where the computation of the interest will be actually smaller. If you fall under the category that you're under debt, pay off that debt first before you explore using your money towards other things. Number 2 is this. You're not in debt, but you don't have any savings. Prioritize building your savings first, regardless if it will be for an emergency fund or just building an amount of liquidity na if something bad happens to you, if an emergency comes your way, you have an amount of money that you can actually use. So this is very, very basic, but this is very, very important because these are the things that are not discussed by people. People always talk about that when you get the money, enjoy it, or the flip side also, when you get the money, invest it. But I'm still under this context that it's the boring things in life that will make you rich, that will allow you to have wealth that's sustainable, wealth that will last the test of time, wealth that if bad times happen, you will still have enough because you prepared properly. Preparing properly is boring. Preparing properly is not what's exciting about personal finance and money, but it works eh. One benchmark for you to know that you have enough savings is if it comes to a point that nanghihinayang na kayo na sayang yung savings nyo kasi natatalo ng inflation, I think that's the time already that you have put up enough savings for you to be able to know that you should invest also. So that's a very, very subjective number because it differs depending on your age, depending on how much you earn, depending on how much you spend, depending on how many people also depend on you. But up until you feel that you're comfortable with the amount of cash that you've stashed, that's the only time you stop building that savings fund. And that's why also when I was starting out, there was a great priority, at least for me, to save first. People always say that savers are losers, but in reality, savers are winners. Without any savings, you won't have anything to pull from if an emergency will happen, or without any savings also, you won't have anything to pull from if opportunities to build wealth also come your way. So that's what I want to submit to all of you. No savings yet, you're not in debt, save as much as you can. Always treat your bonus as a bonus, as something that could live without, but something that could fund whatever dreams and goals that you have also for the future. Which brings me to my next point. If you're not in debt, you already have savings, then now comes the time that you have to invest as much as you can from your bonus and your 13th month pay. That's when it becomes a seed already for you to be able to grow what you have. I'll say this over and over that when you do that and you suddenly start to build a discipline towards it and you suddenly see it start to grow also, not get rich quick go up, but proper plodding, proper asset allocation into investments that matter. When you see it go up, you feel excited eh. How do you know you feel excited? Because that's what I felt. Contrary to what everyone wants to do, people don't get excited when they put their money into something that they can't touch, that it's not tangible. People get excited about the stuff that they can buy. That's the reality of life. People get excited about that. But once you start to get excited about building assets from your bonus, you will get pushed to actually work harder because it became a motivation for me that I realized that the better I did with my job, probably I would get a higher bonus. Probably I would have a chance to get a higher pay raise should I get promoted. It became a motivation for me to do better at what I was actually doing. It became a motivation to become a better version of myself because I knew as an employee, I had the ability to be able to earn more and make my money grow. So there, just 3 tips on what should you do with your bonus. Number 1, if you're in debt, pay out that debt first. Number 2, if you're not in debt but you have no savings, put everything and build a savings account massively, stash it. Number 3, not in debt, you have savings already, invest and let your money work hard for you. If you want to know more about investing, links are down below for the books that I've written, the seminars that I have. We have thousands of videos here on YouTube to teach you about saving, investing, letting your money work hard for you. So you have a combination. You can learn from the seminars, you can learn from the books, you can learn from the free videos that I have. And if you stayed up until the end, super appreciated if you could press the like button. Comment down below. Just say I'm learning. This is something that's helping me. And share this to your friends. Subscribe. So that's it for now. With little Satosh, who's part of my normal walking routine. So now she's awake. She's awake. But there. I hope you guys got a lot from this, and this is Marvin Germo. I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. See you all again soon, guys, and God bless you all.